Hello, people of the internet. It is I, Dragon, here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where we're continuing Ordeal Call 2 with Section 6, Walking Fortress, Part 2. If you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to like this video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, because I'm putting out part by part every chapter of Ordeal Call 2 on my channel, day by day. And if you want to catch me live, you can check the description down below, where there are links to the Twitch and Discord, where you can follow or join to get notifications from when I go live. But let us get going here with Section 6, Part 2. So support servants must be deployed as a starting member. I want to use my shelter! In battles, except for certain parts of Ordeal Call 2, Adventure-class servants receive powerful buff effects. This effect is also taken into account by auto-setup feature, prioritizing classes that deal more damage. Support NPC Avengers will receive even more powerful effects, so make good use of them. I want to use my shelter! Trying to think of the best way to pull this off. This party... Nope. Line up. Do this swap. That swap. That's probably going to be the best we can get here, unfortunately. In fact, let's be super safe. Well, maybe, but I want to use my shelter in this, you know? Even if they are strong, I think mine is stronger. It was in Shinjuku. Gotcha. Fiery Love, Burning Hate, and she gets Scorching Heat, the support does. Scorching Heat is just a general increase in damage dealt, but they all have a general damage increase. Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the Arts Chain. Yes. Yes, she is. It's a shelter feeding frenzy. This next turn is going to be so much Koyan. Okay, there's got to be something going on here. Because yet again, it's a slow NP. It's once again doing slow NP. I don't know. Did they change something, or... No, I didn't restart or reinstall. I haven't even been using these buffs. It was, though. Nice, nice, nice. No kill quite like overkill, I think. And we'll do this as well. Boop, bop, beep. Please be enough. Yes, it should be enough. Shoulds. All depends on that 70%er. See, now this is normal speed. Rather fast. There we go. Nicely done, shelter. Nicely done. Yeah, some good bond. Nice bond. Burn, burn, burn! That's for scaring the hell out of me. Well, not me, technically. But we're basically the same person, so it still counts. Seems we've been able to materialize without any adverse effects, despite the singularity's unusual nature. See, you aren't having any trouble damaging the enemies then? True enough, J6, true enough. It's not hard to perform simple summons, but they aren't very effective. Really? I felt as though magical energy completely permeated our spirit origins when we materialized here, giving us power-up, so to speak. It isn't a huge boost, but it's unquestionably making our magical energy usage more efficient. Maybe we have Dante's to thank for that. What was that? I'll explain later. Yeah, okay. Damn it, I knew he was up to something. I'm curious to hear more, but I agree. An exchange of information can wait. Look, here comes the next wave. More Hans! Also, where the heck is Shining Star? You'd think he'd be here at this point. 2 hostile spirit origins identified. Initiating combat. There sure are a lot of them. It's combat now, huh? You know, before we materialized by possessing these people here. Indeed, I remember they used the word slaughter. It would seem they changed their response based on their target. So these things are first-class bastards, then. Great. All the more reason to burn them. Hey, you. The ones looking down her nose at us behind those sickly-looking things. Yeah, that's right. You in the oversized armor. Two heroic spirits. Interesting. Unlike the shadows that disappear instantly, you've embedded yourselves in hollow fragments from this side. Let's see what you have, then. Take them. Hostile spirit origin combat prowess evaluation complete. We will wear them down with wave assaults. No matter how many of us fall, we will continue to whittle them down until their spirit cores are exposed. I mean, that's a strategy. You heard them. Get ready. Let's just fight until we see the sunlight. Bring it. I'll burn every last one of you. Login. Okay. Noted. Oh. About the buff, Fiery Love, Burning Hate. In certain Ordeal Call 2 battles, the Black Shadow's assistance will improve your ability to provide your servants with magical energy, which will temporarily increase the power of Avenger servants' attacks. NPC servants will receive the larger attack bonus than your own and support servants. Avenger classes will be prioritized during auto setup as well. Okay. Human wave tactic. Yes, it is indeed the human wave tactic. Okay, it looks like I can go with anybody, so we're gonna go with my Jolter double Koyan Bonanza. We'll keep it with Sumo, though. Yeah, keep it with the Sumo. "100 enemies. That is indeed human wave tactics. Okay. Okay. Well, how are ya? I could have probably gone with Kama here, and things would definitely be different. We'll do this as well. Yeah, probably wouldn't have been a bad idea. Hindsight. That's all I have to say about it. Hindsight is 2020. But then again, Jolter, you know. Jolter deserves some shining moments. Another one of the flame hands. Oy vey. Wait, no, I wanted to target the flame hand. No. I wanted to target the flame hand. Initially. See the angry mango until we 5 times over beat all the monsters. Massive setup crit damage. Compared to that, this is nothing. Yeah, you are the master of that interlude. I recall. I do so recall. Get a quick little heal up. And you're the highest HP one, and there's no kill quite like overkill, so. The real question is, how many of these am I gonna actually have to KO? Because I doubt it is 100. So at that point, 100 is definitely a they will wear down my servants situation. Excuse me. You. Yeah, I remember. You said you go back and do that periodically. Like I go back and kick the ass of the bitchiest bitch to ever bitch. Well, we might be losing a Koyan here shortly. What a fucking ghost hand. Mighty Chain. Fair point. Fair point, there is indeed a difference. We are not the same. Ooh, that Koyan survives, surprisingly. If she can hang on one more turn, that would be ideal. Mighty Chain again. Yeah, that's the numbers I was kind of expecting. Yep, there goes Koyan. Darn. Bakatoria! In for fighting time. Is there anything she can help with? NP gain for all allies. NP charged by 2 levels. That's not really useful, unfortunately, but may as well. Yeah. Alright. Then another Mighty Chain. In fact, if we're gonna do another Mighty Chain, we should do these two. Another horn. Oh gosh. No, Bakatoria, no. She just set off the second trial. Bakatoria, why have you betrayed me in such a way to set off the second trial? CDC. Oh, CDC. You said CDC, and it's like, this year's Japanese Center for Disease Control servant? I was confused there for a moment, J6, but then Janice, you know, salvaged/clarified. Hey, we did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray! You said CDC. As in the Center for Disease Control. There's no end to these things. They're no threat individually. But there's so damn many of them. This is bad. The enemy is stalling. So that means... that bitch is about to join in too. Only she hasn't yet, though. No, but I expect that is about to change. Be careful, Master. If she wants to come at us, she can bring it on. I'm feeling good enough to burn her to ash in no time flat. Hey, that's another new Shelter expression. That's a very fun expression for her. Although I guess she seems pretty confident too, so thinking about what's safest for Master, we should probably step back a few kilometers and see what we're dealing with. But we can't do that, not with Mash hanging out in the alley. Wait, she's not Mash, is she? I meant, Kairi, and yeah, we have to stay here. As long as we stay close enough to Kairi that we can get back to her at a moment's notice, we should still be free to fall back or advance as needed. The decision is yours, Master. Oh yeah, I guess. So what's the call, Master? It bugs me she's weirdly durable, but we stand our ground. How tough is that servant, really? I see. That simple summons, it's worth a shot, though. Hell yeah, it's pretty clear that overgrown bitch is the one in charge here. So burning her ass to ash is the best plan we've got. I'm not so sure we can go as far as to call that a plan, but I agree. Servants are cornerstone of anomalies like singularities or lost belts. And this one is hostile, we have all the more reason to deal with her quickly. Pardon the yawn. Besides, a little freeform jazz combat can be a nice change of pace. Got it. Oh god. Okay, Master, let's do this thing. Charge. Got it. Alright, everyone, quiet, please. Now listen to my song. Oh, we're getting a song. Wow, I didn't know that Soleri composed the soundtrack here. Very impressive, Soleri. Very impressive. Alright. And... second verse, same as the first. Let's go. In fact, we're gonna do that to the lineup real quick, just for sanctity's sake. Should have expected this, but I didn't. Really should have expected this. I was hoping it wouldn't be frickin' waves again, but it is what it is. I mean, strangely enough, they don't hit that hard. Excuse me. Unless they crit, of course, but... thank you. I say unless they crit, and then the guy turns on it. I crit up. Nice. Nice. Very nice. I really wish I had the Ultra higher than NP1. J6, unless you're forgetting, one Radiant thing was level 1, so level is not a good indicator of how hard an enemy can hit. I think... specifically the final version of him. The Grand Foreigner that it summoned was level 1. Exactly, I was gonna say years, man? I don't like that. Okay, this is better. This should be this wave, and then we get to the final one. You haven't done LB7 and NA yet? That's fair. Oh, gotcha. Oh, here we go. Britomart. Alt. I'm curious, have these changed at all? Ah, there it was. There it is. So, Soot Armor is resistance against attacks from other than Avengers. But the third thing is still a mystery, which is interesting. I don't know if she's human attribute or not, but no kill like overkill. Yeah, no kill like overkill. And then we can just toss a little heal. Beep boop bop. It was a very long attempt at ORT. A very long attempt. Not super high damage numbers, but better than expected. Crit's got it. That's 1 bar. And a lot of the buffs are gone now. Your wailing cannot pierce my armor. I think I just did. I think I just did pierce your armor, Britomart. Yes, better than 3 digits by far. Oh, a no story. Or it's a no battle node. Okay. Yeah, ORT wasn't as bad as expected, but it did get a little annoying with me having to continuously restart the app after every single fight. Take this. Die. I didn't say no story, I meant no fight. Bleh. My tongue gets tangled. Ugh. Hey, it's monster form, Celeri. Your blade shall never leave a mark upon me. I heard you were durable, but this is well beyond what I expected. It's just a question of the quantity of magical energy. No, it can't be that. Much like you said CDC in Japan this year, so we both make mistakes. Burn, damn it! Your flame shall never leave a mark upon me. Yeah, I see how it is. This is hopeless, Master. This isn't a matter of durability. That armor's got some kind of protection on it. I see. It must be from a It must be a form of folklore defense. The very earth gives me its blessing. This concept, this dream, my daughter has yet to obtain, confers absolute defense. This armor belonged to my ancient earthen queen, the ideal to which I aspire. None can pierce it so long as its magnificent form treads upon the land. Oh gosh, we got her monologuing! So now we know what we need to do. Don't aim for her, aim for the ground at her feet. I thought I could handle this bitch, but it's no use. There's no way we're getting past this defense. You may be right, this heroic spirit's form strikes me as unusually harmonious. She may not be at the same level as a perfected instrument, but she does exude a kind of reverberation one might encounter in nature. Don't compare our enemies to instruments. That just makes it harder to... Wait, I think I actually get it. And it kind of pisses me off, too. Anyway, she does sound different from her usual spirit origin. You think this is your influence, Mr. Sal? Possibly. At any rate, I recommend we make a temporary retreat. As things stand now, we lack the means to harm her. What is your decision, Master? Temporary retreat! Got it. Except, hang on, where the hell are we supposed to go? Yeah, we're probably surrounded. We got an army of ghost knights and fire creatures behind us. And this bitch here in front of us. There's nowhere for us to run. We go up. Up and away! Okay, good idea. I'm in. Senpai, I'm so glad you're okay. Wait, is that you? Orta Senpai? Why are you dressed like that? For that matter, where did you all come from? I'm sorry, but there's no time to explain. Just hold tightly to Jalter. Huh? Jean, Alter? Are you talking about Alter Senpai? Senpai, why are you putting your arm around my waist? It's okay. Just hold on to Jalter tight. Yeah, just hold on tight. Now, deep breaths. You take care of Master, okay, Celeri? Here goes. What is her strength rating? I honestly cannot remember what her strength rating is. Mouth closed or you'll end up biting off your tongue. Oh, you're actually doing it. Pretty good, aren't you? That building over there should work. Let's land. Yeah. Parameter. Yep, she has A rank strength. Okay. Pretty good stats all around except for her luck, but it's okay, it's over. Just breathe. I was so scared. I couldn't breathe. Okay, I can breathe again. So, what just happened? We had to get somewhere safe. Huh? So does that mean we put some distance between us and the enemy by moving to the roof of a tall building a few blocks away. The enemy servant and other hostiles may have exceptional defenses, but they lack mobility. So, jumping to the top of a building a couple blocks away. I mean, it's really... I know scaling is really hard to judge as far as Fate stuff goes, but I'm just trying to think what kind of strength... Like, is that this peak strength of what A rank strength can do? Or is that at the low end of what a rank A strength can do? That's the question I want to know. Meanwhile, the fiery enemies don't have much in the way of defense and are also slow to react. So now that we've put some distance between us and them, we should have some time to plan our next move. We could have gone even further away, but I doubt Master and the girl would have lasted that long. So we're on the roof of a tall building. Wait, the roof of a tall building? But we were just on the ground. Yeah, never mind that. I guess that's not being fair, huh? It's kind of a trick, okay? We just jumped as high as we could. Yes, that's a trick, alright. It's a trick to just jump really high. You jumped? A super jump if you prefer, but yes. Anyway, I'm not sensing that servant nearby, nor do I sense any other strong sources of magical energy approaching. I won't be much, but this should give us enough time to discuss our next move and let you catch your breath, Master. Yeah, good point. Take a break and drink some water or something. Oh, you should give Kairi some too. She's been breathing pretty hard. I think I'm gonna take a little breather too. I don't know why, but it feels like my regular spirit origin uses way more magical energy. It does? You mean it doesn't for you? Well, then I guess you're the type of servant that's used to switching back and forth. I don't have any water on me, unfortunately. What about that pack on your waist? Don't you have water in your standard singularity loadout? When did I get the pack? Interesting. That was a strange zipping sound. I'm sorry. That was a weird sound for a zip being done. Have some water, Kairi. Thank you, senpai. Wearing the mystic code under the school uniform. I don't know, that just sounded really weird. What are you talking about? You were wearing the mystic code during the battle a few minutes ago. Were you not aware of that? I guess not. Was I really? Now then, let's discuss our next move before the enemy catches up. The enemy's servant and other hostiles clearly targeting Master. The armored foes we've been fighting have essentially said as much. Yeah, sure, but how about we just skip to the important part? Like, how the hell do we punch through that servant's hard-ass armor? She already said how to! Also, I'm looking at the parameters scaling, like, the original back when Fate was more, RPG-coded scaling. All of the letter ranks have a value. E is 10, D is 20, C is 30, B is 40, and A is 50, with every plus just being a straight multiplier. So, technically speaking, somebody with a D plus rank strength is the same strength as an A, is stronger than somebody with, like, almost as strong as somebody with an A rank strength. It's pretty interesting. I didn't leave Kairi at the front door for a few minutes. Move a wall means getting Britomar onto the ground is hard, I guess. Like, how the hell do we punch through that servant's crazy RS armor? Actually, wait. Before we even get to that... excuse me. Do we really have to defeat her in the first place? As I said earlier, almost certainly. And as I said, time was frozen at that moment. The Blank Shadow said the same thing. Which was? He said this was one of the 7 trials, and... Cripe, you scared me. For the record, I'm talking about your shouting, not the shadow. I'm sorry, senpai, but when that shadow popped up out of nowhere, I just... that shadow's a friend, too. Alright, if you say so, senpai. I'll take your word for it. But, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little scared. By that very same logic, if time was not frozen, then back in Olympus, when Romani appeared, and I went off on like a 20-minute speculatory rant, I just speculated to his face as to his exact existence for 20 minutes straight. And by that same logic, back in Ordeal Call 1, when Ronnie tried to explain what alter egos meant, then she listened to me rant and tear down her argument for like a good half an hour straight. It's okay. There's nothing to be afraid of here. Seriously, there's nothing scary about this punk. I guess he might look a little ghostly, though. Alright. Perspective! Are you Edmond Dantes? Something seems off. You can tell? Is it the fact that he's not saying a single word? From what I know of Dantes, he always speaks overly curtly when he appears, or at least laughs raucously. For him to just stand there and say nothing, well... Wow, that's rude. I admittedly haven't known him that long, but I can't say I've never seen him do this before. Alright, I gotcha. You think it's weird because he's not saying anything, huh? That makes sense. I guess. Something is different right now. Yeah, he doesn't have his usual spirit, I guess. I think he might have lost some magical energy, too. So it would seem. We could get a more accurate read on the situation with Chaldea's help, but right now... She's coming. Did he just say something? Yes, he said she's coming. Defensive positions. I feel it too. There's a powerful magical energy source coming this way at high speed. It's the servant. She's got a way to move that fast. If she's in the air, this is the perfect time to strike her down. Hit her while she's in the air. It sounds like a jet engine. The sound is the result of friction whenever matter moves through the air at high speed. It must take her some time to get everything ready, but I think she can fly with that armor on. Man, you just know everything there is to know about sound, even when it's not even related to music, don't you? It is kind of unfair. Senpai, what are they talking about? What's headed our way? Don't worry. Just stay behind me. True. Right. Here she comes, Sleary. She's rapidly descending from a high altitude. Wait, no, she's diving at us. Get ready, Alter. Stop calling me Alter, damn it. If she's coming at that high of a speed, Alter, just take your flagpole, meet her charge midway, and the sheer momentum of her energy will impale her on your flagpole. I can't believe it. Aruta-senpai and Mr. Sleary stopped that suit of armor in midair. Damn it, my big... Oh! Oh, that's great. She admits it. She admits it. Oh, Jean is wearing her down. Jean is wearing her down. Wait, I don't have a big sister. She even realized she said it. We can't last like this. Tip her over, Alter. Are you calling me Alter on purpose now? Alright, here goes. Ah. I am fire. I am wrath. You who still bear a heart, listen well. I am the whale that will be your end. I'm not dying today. Where are you looking, bitch? Forget you're dealing with two servants now? I'll follow your lead, Alter. My sorrow will swallow you whole. Hey, welcome to the stream, Storm of Bacon. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow. Damn it. I'm usually pretty confident in my firepower. How is she deflecting this so easily? Burn, damn it! My grief will shatter you. This folklore defense crap is absolute bullshit. And on top of that, her armor's already plenty tough and heavy on its own. Welcome to the stream, Storm of Bacon. Welcome to the stream. Are you in the midst of Ordeal Call to yourself? And if so, I have to ask, who is your favorite servant in all of FGO? Shit, I hate to admit it, but neither my firing nor your slashes are a good match here, Sleary. What's more, neither of us are suited for defense. I'm afraid we won't last much longer, Master. Gil? Fair enough. Gil is pretty slick. I have many a story about Gil, and he is awesome in the latest anime as well. If you would resist, then take up your sword. Fight me. Kill me. Transform your inner fury into flame. If you wish to see tomorrow, then once again. Dantes! The dark armor draws nearer to you, me, as that enormously deadly blade approaches. you silently call out. You're already on my friends list. Really? Huh. This is your first time in chat, yet you're already on my friends list. How is that possible? I'm honestly confuzzled as how that's possible. To fight, to survive. To see tomorrow, to take back what was lost. You call out to the nearby black shadow that flickers like flame. The shadow reacts to your voice, your words, your feelings, and opens its mouth. See, the whole UI thing, I think it like the fact that we're not getting the UI segments right now is indicative that when it says UI, it is referring to us and the shadow. Or perhaps if you seek something even deeper, raise your hand. By the power of the command spells, which should have refreshed at this point. I will answer that as soon as this goes through, because this is a cutscene and it looks freaking slick. Dante's is just straight aura farming here. Favorite number one male and female. Female is obviously Mashu. Mashu is my biggest waifu and all that. Number one male servant, I would have to say is King Hassan. King Hassan is awesome. Your hand touches the shadow and grabs a hold of something that lies beyond it. It is a sword. A very large sword. A sword embodying hatred. A sword whose thirst for vengeance has never wavered through the centuries. Wielded by a mighty, tenacious warrior who stood up time and time again, no matter how many times they fell. The black shadow seems as though it is being torn apart from the inside. In its place stands the impossible twin katana, Azamaru. An amalgamation of mystics, a shining noble phantasm of humanity. I know exactly who it belongs to. You open your lips and call out the true name of the spirit origin taking shape before you. Taira no Kage Kyo. How is she supposed to help? I don't know, but she is strong, so. And yes, your waifu, Janice. I, Kagekyo, shall annihilate the enemy. She is. Where the hell do you come from, Kagekyo? Wait, hold up. You can't just swing your sword at that thing. This bitch has folklore defense. Normal attacks pretty much do nothing against her. Understood, then I shall call down fire. No, just because physical attacks don't work on her doesn't mean magical attacks will. Wait, look. She cuts really good. Fair enough. The flames are pushing her back. I suspect that flame attack isn't meant to kill her, in my estimation. It's only meant to send her flying back. So it's like you're blowing her away with a huge gust of wind. That's pretty clever. Enough small talk. Follow my lead. Yeah, as you wish. Blasted her off the roof. Nice. Pushing her off was way easier than I expected. It was like she was floating for a second, but then she dropped like a stone. You're a master of combat, Taira no Kagekyo. Heroic spirits who made their mark on warfare rather than culture are different beasts indeed. That said, there is still one thing I'm sure of. Now's our chance, Master. Press the attack! It shall be done. I'll bring you down, Master. Come on, Suliri. Don't worry, I'll be back. Okay. Wait, huh? Are you going down there too, Senpai? But isn't that dangerous? I mean, it is. I know it is. I can see Uruta Senpai and Mr. Suliri are special, but Senpai, you're... Yeah, I've done this thing plenty of times before. It's fine. I have to go. You know, I feel like... exactly, we've seen worse. While we're getting a lot of servants inhabiting their bodies in this, I don't think MASH is going to, because it seems to mainly be Avengers, and MASH doesn't have a mean bone in her body. Like, even with regards to Lancelot, that was mainly Galahad lashing out through her, and she's mellowed out a lot on Lancelot ever since Galahad dipped out. Okay. But please be careful. You have to come back safe, okay? You have to. Yes, MASH, I will. Alrighty. I think this deserves one of my golden fruits being used. You know, it hurts to use one of them, but I think there's no better time than the present. Going to go down to 1,105. That hurts. Man, it hurts. Final error of the section indeed. You came to chase me down. Ridiculous. You who still bears a heart, know this. To pursue prey is the nature of a predator. You who still bear a heart, consider this. It is in a fighter's nature to pursue tomorrow. Or will you go down the path of flame after all, just as they said you would? Who are you talking about? It's gotta be the mastermind behind all this, and there's no way a minion like this is gonna tell you. Also, I definitely feel like Xalter is going to be moving up on the waifu rankings at the start of next year. Well, not at the start of next year, but, like, she's getting a... I always say, development is key for getting boosted in the waifu rankings, so Xalter is getting a lot of screen time here, you know. It's why Kama jumped up last year, why Bakatoria joined the waifus this year. So I think Xalter is going to jump just because she's showing a lot more. You know, we always knew she had a softer side to her, a silly side thanks to Summer, but we're getting to see more of that, you know? Yeah, Galahad is pretty much a deadbeat son, isn't he? There's gotta be the mastermind behind all this, and there's no way a minion like this is gonna tell you. See, she's long since made up her mind. She's just playing a game with your life and hers as the pieces. I can't stand people like that. Just burn yourself out and spare us the trouble. I agree. Your reverberations are more suited to a solo recital. That's what Amadeus would say if he was here. I think. Don't start second-guessing yourself now. My host body must be influencing me. Yes, that must be it. Just a good amount of apples, J6. Enough chatter. We only need to slay this wicked demon. See, even Kagekyo here is not going on and on about the Genji for once. I'm gonna defeat you here now. I'm an altar and a Tam Lin. I have suffered great loss and now seek vengeance. My dark soul harbors the potential to reach the end of the path of flame. You who still bear a heart, listen well. I am the wail that will be your end. My lamentations, my grief, shall halt you in your tracks. You believe you can overcome my sorrow. Yes, she did say Dark Soul. And I'm not keeping a specific amount. I'm specifically keeping the golden apples for the next lotto event / raid. Especially the raids, because the raids are so good. Then prove it. Fight me. Take up your weapon. Resist with every tool at your disposal. If you wish to continue down this path without conceding defeat, then... fight! Gale's now coming for her. Formation restricted, cannot set multiple Tyra no Kagekyos. Alright, so Tyra is probably the main servant I want to be using here then. In which case, we're going quick on this bitch. The forces of Britomar Alter have the Blessing of Earth on them, making them difficult to damage. The ally Tyra no Kagekyo has special effects that counter Blessing of Earth, and when they attack with critical or extra attacks, they can temporarily nullify the Blessing of Earth affected by putting them in a collapsed state. I'm gonna manual setup here. So the support Tyra is level 90, 888. Comparatively, my Tyra is level 90, 666. What is the NP level of the support Tyra? Support Tyra is NP 3. I feel like the NP 3 is going to make the difference here. So we'll do support Tyra. Scotty. And then the back line, we're going to have Jolter as a just in case. We'll throw my Tyra in as well. She'll be lower down. Tyra. Oh, right. Never mind. I'm dumb. I just read it. Yes, I already remember. We'll do Saliri then. I just read it and I completely ignored it. Saliri. There he is. He's not leveled up. Oh, he is leveled up. Huh. I didn't know he was leveled up. And just for shits and giggles, we'll throw in the support shelter as well. Okay. Bond CE maybe? Even though I can never tell which one is her Bond CE. No. There it is, okay. Filling your Dark Soul with, yes, from Devil May Cry 1. Alright, and then we'll do Sumo on both of the shelters. And that'll do. Alright, let's go. Let's see how we do. She has Blessing of Earth herself. Well, that's something. She just locked them out. Scorching Heat and Massacre will resentful flame to collapse and stun to a target when attacking with extra attack and Grudge of Vengeance to yourself. Apply collapse during critical hits. Okay. And she has a single Guts. I have no command seals. They're not going to renew for another 18 minutes. Right. This one's not necessary right now. We've got a Guts going, so I don't think this one will be useful. That could be going. That could be fine. Yeah, she said it's my turn now. Various Bond CE. Oh, her Guts can stack. Never mind, then I will indeed use this. Alright. We're gonna get the crit first, and then Mighty Chain. What weird thing is going on? Big numbers. Okay, Britomar is stunned. That's a big health bar. Giant Adamant Blade. There's a cult? What? A cult revolving around what? Your wife is goated like that. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Alright. Do this. And we'll do this. Britomar does not have Blessing of the Earth anymore. Oh, the grass starter. Gotcha. Alright, we'll do this. I don't know if this will be enough. I really don't know, but we're gonna give it a shot. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. Jeez. Tyra just eviscerated the fools. Complete devastation. Hey, I finally got these. I can read them now after skipping them the first time. So, Flower of the End, a phantom that captures the final form of a flower that once bloomed in all of its beauty. Very simple description. Very simple. But why is there a cult building up around the grass starter? Stalwart without equal. I see. No wonder you needed my help. I know we're damaging her, but that armor is just too damn tough. What the hell kind of folklore defense is this? I never heard of any armor this strong. There must be a clue in her actions atop the roof earlier. Think back when she took that blast of fire in the air. Yeah, it blew her back surprisingly easy. Oh, I get it now. So that's what all that blessing from the earth shit she was about. Master. Launch that servant into the air! Understood. Come, musician. Really? I think Fire Doggo has best design. Always Angie. Gotcha, that makes sense. Ridiculous. Your blades are useless against my Fortress of Lament. Think so? Maybe, but let's see. In the meantime, burn! Fool, flame can never overcome the Earth's blessing. But how about this? She's in the air now. Kagehyo. Understood. I shall cut through this so-called Wailing Fortress myself. UI see it all unfold. UI watches the blindfolded warrior charges right for the heavily armored knight as she tumbles through the air. The warrior's twin Odachi seems to merge into a single blade of pure destructive force. Transience is eternal. All the world is dust. My grudge has you now. Fleeting world, fleeting might. My grudge has you now. She does deserve some main story. I mean, she's got a pretty sick design, I'm not gonna lie. And she has mellowed out. Ooh, that's a gouge. Look, her breastplate's cracking. Alter. I told you, stop calling me that. I didn't want to do this since it's probably gonna hurt like hell, but fine. Here goes nothing. Besides, I'm probably the only one of us who can pull this off. Preposterous. I will take a wound far greater than this to shatter my armor. Your folly knows no bounds. The only fool here is you damn grudge walking around like a knight, you wailing fortress. What's Shelter gonna do? Your sword is still no closer to breaching my armor. Yeah, probably not, but other hand still free though. Try this shit out at point blank range, bitch. Le Grandement du Haine. Well done. It was a pleasure to watch you plunge through the cracks in that knight's armor and blast her apart with endless fire and stakes. Now not a trace of her spirit origin or spirit core remains. Ooh! Damn. That's a possible thumbnail. Although, Tyra's appearance might make her take the thumbnail of this section. Man, that stinks. I figured this would hurt, but it's much worse than I thought it'd be. I think I might cry. Walter! It's been a long time since you called me that. You know, it's close enough to Uruta that we're not gonna know who you mean soon. Oh, I guess it's a safe bet that you're talking to me right now. Hang on, I'll heal ya. Thanks. Honestly, that'll help. I'm not missing any body parts or anything, so I think your Mr. Code will do the trick. Ah, damn it, that hurts. Alright, we need to get back to Kairi. There are people here again. Would you mind, Kagekyo? I are already shrouding us in mist. None of these people will be able to see us. Convenient! Good. The last thing we need right now is the hassle of someone calling the police or ambulance, creating another disturbance. The clocks are moving again. It seems whatever happened is over for the time being. So this is Tokyo in the year 2017. This place must be of great importance to Master. On a regular ray shift that transported only his mind and soul while leaving his body still sleeps on the border. Yeah, it's not the first time that it's happened. The silent shadow that seems to have served as our passageway here. Edmond Dantes. And 7 trials. Yes, Master did mention those. So 6 remain. And he's already used one of his command spells. I wonder, will we be able to bring him back safely? Yep. So, I'm wondering if it's going to follow the 7 Deadly Sins route. Because Britomart there was Wrath. So, I mean, 7 trials, 7 Deadly Sins. You can't blame me for thinking that, right? But that is the end of Section 6. So, that is going to be the end for this video. For those watching this on YouTube, be sure to tune in tomorrow to catch Section 7. For now, I've been Solar Dragon. I hope you've enjoyed. Be sure to like this video. Comment down below if you have anything to say. Subscribe to the channel so you get notified for when a new video comes up. And if you want to catch me live, you can check the description down below where there are links to the Twitch and Discord, where you can follow or join to get those notifications. But once more, thank you so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. See you tomorrow, YouTube.